She don't never respect a nigga's time, bro. Okay, fuck. I'll be right back.
Okay. Shit, I'll probably be home. You know that nigga walks slow. Oh, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Foggy ass day, bro. I think we might park on the street, to be honest. Nah, I'm just trying to figure out where I gotta park. Nah, I'm parking in front of the garage, bro. Fuck this. There we go. And it's four right there. Yeah, we parking in front of the garage.
Perfect, man. Yeah, we'll probably be back in the next 10 minutes. Yeah. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, we can just do that. You wanna go first?
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, hmm oh, okay. So like, yeah, topic for today is more so about like, what is music gonna be in the next 10 years? Who you think gonna uh be carrying that torch? Because right now, music is in a weird space. So I'm just kind of like on some stuff where I'm like, who is gonna be the one that's gonna be the next runner up to in this weird time of music? So we all got our own different opinions. So
Who- Okay,
go
like who's
ahead.
gonna be like the
What
best?
are we talking about like in every genre? Or are we talking
Specifically,
like rap? Mainly just rap?
mainly rap, mainly rap.
Um, that's hard.
That
That's actually kind of
is
hard.
I already know the
What
answer, but I'll let y'all go.
the answer? Oh,
the
okay.
I already got the answer. Now, l- lyrically, that's the debate. So we ain't gonna really much, you know, cause right now, like kids don't care about lyrics. It's more about popularity, mainstream, and numbers.
right.
You want to talk about that? Edward Carter is the one. He's doing a whole lot of stuff, man. He's like, it's real popular, and I feel like numbers wise, he keep going where he going at now. He probably gonna be the biggest one in the next 5, 10 years. My opinion.
Okay. I haven't really thought about it. I think uh I don't know. Like the best.
Yes, of course. Hmm.
This is true.
Hmm. Right.
Yeah. Oh, I got my answer.
Well, yeah.
Over Kendrick?
Oh, why you say?
Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa,
we're
whoa,
not about
whoa.
to say like that was a
No.
Yeah,
bad
they
thing.
was. He's right. He's right.
It's just because of his feature run that he was having
Yeah, it
at
was
the
the
time.
feature run. Yeah.
And like Kendrick wasn't doing anything, but it's like if Cole wasn't putting out a body of work, I mean he was because like I don't when did off season come out? Like Mr. Morale was already a thing. Like that already
Off
came out.
season came out in like 22,
Yeah, and Mr. Morale came out that same year, right? Or 21.
No,
21
no.
or 22.
I thought Mr. Morale was older. Was it?
Yeah, that's just 3 years ago. But it's just like yeah, like you said, like he is absent like in the feature thing because of like whatever reason. But like if you're putting all of that into account, even J. Cole comes short from like greatest of all time. He just had that feature run that made him the talk of the town. So people were just easily like putting him above everybody else. But there are other people doing that too, you know, because Griselda was on this
Yeah.
shit. Like the
Yeah.
whole
Benny the Butcher.
yeah. Benny, like my favorite is Conway out of them. But like
Conway. Yep.
yeah, Conway, Westside's still doing his thing. But in my opinion, the one that probably should be in the discussion of the greatest or up there would be Tyler. Because his output for the past, I'm telling you, hey, hold on. I'm telling you,
like
his output for the past,
Who?
he's been consistent.
who?
Tyler.
The creator?
Yeah.
Get this nigga out of here.
That nigga was just who's been more consistent?
Like consistently producing shit, or like
Bro.
consistent with their music.
All of it. And he was doing features. Good features. With the same type of people that J. Cole was doing features for.
Okay, so listen. See, this is where it comes at because
Right.
are we just focusing on lyrically? Because at the same time, there's a lot of artists. There's a lot of artists that's lyrically can make good music, but those artists don't drop as much. They're not consistent.
Yeah.
Then sometimes those artists that's good lyrically, they don't drop like a lot of full body projects. They do a lot of features.
Right.
I just feel like you need to have both. Like you need to have good features and solo work.
Right.
And so
And-
yeah,
I'm just thinking J. Cole wasn't doing that.
he wasn't. Honestly, to me, it would have to be either Wayne or Cole, but I would probably go for Cole. When we're talking about top dog, now popularity wise, I'll say Playboy Cardi because popularity wise, but as a like top rapper, I'd probably go with Cole because he actually no lyricism. I have
Oh,
Cole.
okay.
Right
Okay.
now, because right now Wayne has not been putting out good solo projects.
Yeah.
His last few albums was just not good. So, and that's my guy. But right now, solo projects, Wayne ain't been doing it, so I had to give it to Cole. And that surprise project he dropped, was good, but he didn't promote it. So I don't know.
What's Surprise Project?
A surprise album that he did. Uh, yeah, that one was good, but he didn't promote it. Like, I
Oh,
don't
J.
know.
Cole.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Wayne.
Nah,
My bad.
his last project was with 2 Chainz.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Mhm.
yeah. Nah. Nah.
That album did really well though.
It did.
That's what's surprised about it.
Which album was it?
Um
Okay. hmm
American
I'm gonna
Dream?
yeah.
You're talking about American Dream? The 21 Savage album? That came out in January. Oh, went back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is a subtopic, Shaq. You know, if you okay with talking about this? Uh, since we talking about like we were talking about the top, who gonna be the top in 10 years? Because we can argue about this all day, but let's kind of like let's go to Atlanta because right now, like, who do you think who do y'all think next 2 years, 10 years gonna really be the top guy in Atlanta? Because Atlanta has
Oh.
it's all across the board. Atlanta, an Atlanta artist that is still gonna be the big dog over the next 10 years.
Give me a second. Give me one. Let me make sure.
It's a lot.
J-
I know it's a
JID.
lot.
Would JID be that?
I mean, like talking about like mainstream.
Yeah, because he already has like a good amount of.
He's over Future.
Oh fuck.
Okay, I mean if that's your answer, then
No, Future's still top dog. Um,
I disagree. I say 21. And even though I'm not the biggest 21 fan, because I feel like what he raps about is super repetitive, but 21 Savage, every project that he drops, good projects, he has good features, he does good numbers, and he always have a hit song on every one of his albums. Uh,
was Metro on I Am Greater Than I Was?
Not really. That project had a lot of like different. Yeah, I know he had Southside, but that project wasn't. It wasn't a lot of Metro on that project, and it was good. Yeah, but that album was good though.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
was
like
really good. Nah. They do, but like it depends on the song. Cause like obviously, like a lot of people go back to their greatest, like the stuff that put them through the door. But I Am Greater Than I Was, like that has stuff that I go back to at least. You feel me?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's the album that I brought that album up because like I think if I'm not mistaken, that one performed the best, like out of his whole discography.
Nah, the last one I think performed the best.
It sold the
That,
most.
yes, that last one, I think he did almost. Well, nah, Savage Mode 2 did like 200.
Oh shit, yeah. Savage Mode, yeah. Savage
Like,
Mode
that
2.
one did a lot of numbers. Yeah. Ugh, I
Oh my
don't like to
god.
talk about that one.
I saw. I don't know. Like, if her loss counts, then it's her loss. But like,
That's
we
a
know
Drake
why.
album. Man. That's a Drake
Yeah,
album.
like
Yeah.
we know why.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so mid. I don't
That's what I'm.
know.
Yeah.
It was. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the Drake effect didn't really work that well when it came to that project because I felt like 21, like most artists, they need that Drake push. But at that moment, I didn't feel like that was what 21 Savage needed because I feel like that album did not do that much for 21 as people would think. In
Yeah.
my opinion, I don't feel like her loss like brought 21 Savage to a whole nother level. I just no, I feel like it was the same thing. In my opinion.
But I think
Yeah.
that was already the case when he was on songs with like fucking Pharrell and
Summer
shit.
Walker and yeah,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because like Drake
yeah.
doesn't really. I think Drake is just. It's more of Drake being a chameleon again because a lot of the songs that were on there catered to him more than it did for 21. And
They
that
did, yeah.
21 or Drake.
No, no way,
Uh,
no way.
but he wouldn't. He shouldn't want to do. He doesn't want to. He obviously not obviously. It seems to me like he doesn't really want to do that though. Like to have like a.
You know, one thing about Atlanta, Atlanta has so many like artists. For example, like Young Nudie, right?
Mhm.
He's not like a super mainstream artist, but when it comes to like Atlanta, Young Nudie is real big
Yeah.
because he's consistent. He makes good music. He has man. Some of his production is like one of the best beats I heard. And but he's just not. He don't have that. I guess that mainstream. You know, I don't know how to describe it, but
He doesn't have the mainstream appeal. Like he's not. It's not like he doesn't. He hasn't reached like other audiences yet. Like to where
it,
it's
it,
not. Yeah, he's not outside of
yeah,
his city.
yeah. I mean, because yeah, Atlanta. That's the same thing. I think me and Shaq was talking about this like a while back. Like, what defines like a superstar? Because you have like a Travis Scott, like superstar all across the board, like mainstream wise. He's in video games, movies, all that. And then it's like sometimes like a lot of artists don't have that superstar effect. Kind of like
Hmm.
the Thug versus Future, right?
Yeah.
Future has that superstar effect that Young Thug just don't have yet.
Mm, I mean, that's that's king to a god type of comparison because Young Thug does have he does have like more widespread appeal, but Future's been in the game longer, and he's gonna have more of that already.
Okay, so what about Thug versus Travis?
Thug versus Travis, uh,
Yes.
hmm, I'd say I'd say Travis because like overseas niggas fuck with him, but Thug, like he been dealing with what he was dealing with for a while, so he wasn't really able to drop that much. But when
But
he,
even before then,
it's still Travis, but like Travis worked with Kanye. That's also like he had like hella like people working with him. Then he got a song with Beyonce. Like I don't
so do you
like
think Thug had that help when he first came out? Like when he first came, like went mainstream. Do you feel like he had that push?
he did, but he didn't. Like he did from people like Ti and stuff. But the thing is like getting help from Ti and getting help from Kanye are two different things. Like they
Well,
will.
he had Gucci Man. Right?
That's another. I mean, getting help from Gucci Mane and getting help from Kanye is also different. It's like
Yeah,
overseas niggas don't fuck with Gucci Mane or Ti like that, but everybody
yeah,
fucks with Kanye. you
yeah,
know, so it's like
yeah,
if Kanye puts you under his wing, you're basically set. If long as you keep
As long as
consistent,
you ain't ass.
yeah, as long as you ain't ass. So it's
yeah.
like that's the only thing, at least for me, is that kind of put Travis. Because like but the inverse of that is that a lot of people won't even know that Travis Scott's from fucking Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Because he does not sound like Houston, Texas artists. But
No,
it's just like the his sound like just went across like different genres, or not just different genres, different audiences that didn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But Thug, he's from Atlanta, and
yeah,
he's not changing that up.
yeah, yeah. That's I always like to have an interesting conversation because they have a lot of similarities in a lot of ways. But like you say, Travis had like that big mainstream like push at the beginning versus like you say, Thug had more so local rappers helping him
Yeah.
out. Yeah. But I can tell you who is not gonna be in that conversation. That's Big Sean. I'm against Big Sean. No, seriously, no, seriously, and I'm for real about this. Big Sean to me is just so whack, and
Really?
Shaq really is a big fan of Big Sean.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean,
You know,
Big Sean had the unfortunate circumstance twice of coming before a really good Kendrick verse. And that also kind of like made everybody be like, bro, it's solidified that there's at least somebody better than him. You know what I'm saying? Because it was proven twice already. before then, like even the thing is, it's unfortunate because Big Sean can fucking rap. It's just when someone better than you is next to you, you sound like trash, no matter how good you seem. If that makes any sense, because Jay Electronica had a good verse on Control too. Who the fuck cares? You feel me? And it's like the same thing happened with Holy Key. It's like Big Sean's verse was really, really good. Like really good. But then here comes Kendrick with this fucking verse where that has like that has like half the sentences rhyme with the other sentences. It's like
You, no, even when it comes to like certain lines, like rare, like affordable healthcare, like some crazy stuff, like it's just some
oh
stuff,
yeah.
just like like, and even with Big Sean, you want to talk about Mercy, like, I feel like even 2 Chainz, and that's somebody else that could rap, but
Oh,
I
100%.
feel but I feel like no, listen. No, listen. I'm a huge fan of 2 Chainz. I feel like he is underrated, but I
Yep.
feel like he waited too long in his career to prove that you could rap when he could have did that from the beginning. That's my only critique. I feel like he kind of waited. Now you've been in the game for a minute. Now you want to tell it. Now you want to show your rap skills, and now people don't care no more. My personal opinion.
He's showed his skills multiple times. It's just the production. Like now he's about to come out with a project with Alchemist and like Larry June in a few days. So it's like I know that's gonna showcase it, especially based on the songs that they released. But back when Duffel Bag Boy came out, that his verse on that was really good. And that was like what 2005, 2006, 2008.
Well, no. I'm not saying the entire 2010s. I just say his earlier projects, right? His earlier projects to me wasn't so lyric based. So, for example, we're gonna start with his first album, right? His first solo debut album. What is
Oh,
that? The one that had the based on a true story, right?
I believe so.
Okay, solid project. But on that album, it's not like it's a whole lot of bars and bars on that project. Like a lot of those albums are anthem. Like a lot of songs on
Yeah.
that album is anthems. And then if you want to go to maybe his second or third project, I feel like he ain't really started doing his like rap stuff to probably like Pretty Girls Like Trap Music.
Yeah. Yeah,
I feel
I'll
like
give you that.
Pretty Girls Like Trap Music came out in 2017, right?
Mm-hmm.
That a lot of rapping, a lot of versatile skills. But it's like it's 2017 now. So I'm like, you wait till you get kind of like later on to start slowing down, rapping on soul beats when you could have been doing that 20 years ago. So,
I mean, yeah, he had like hits. Like he was making. I think during the like based on true story and like the early ones, he was focused on like the hits and songs that go. Oh, okay. Let me open it. Let me open it a little bit. Big
I feel
five.
like 3500 is one of his best verses. I have to say that.
Yeah. It
3500 with Travis Scott.
for what 2 Chainz?
Yep. 2
Yeah.
Chainz and Future. That was a hard verse.
I think like 2 Chainz be showing out like in his like a lot of times with his features and stuff, but then like you said, like when Pretty Girls Like Track Music came out, it's like it showed like even more so that he could actually rap. But I think that like in my opinion, it's not really too late to showcase that because even though there are people who doubted Nas when he came out with Hit Boy and the King's Disease and Magic series, that was like 20 years into his career, you know? And in my opinion, those 6 albums are like among his best work. It's it's
But
just that
even
like I was
but even I only know, like I said, I'm not an expert on the old generation, but I even know this. Even Nas' first project, he was going bar for bar,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm just saying it's this. Maybe it could have been I know Atlanta has always been like criticized for do they have lyricism, but when you talk about rap, you know, it was still during that time where he went mainstream.
Hmm.
There still was a lot of people making lyrical music from Atlanta. Like you had Ti.
Yeah.
Ti was dropping lyrical projects. I don't know who else from Atlanta around 2012, 2013, but so yeah, so so what I'm saying is that it was still an example of people from Atlanta rapping, making lyrical music around 2012, 2011. It was still people dropping lyrical projects from Atlanta. So I'm just saying is not saying that people don't care, but it's like if he maybe would have pushed that more in his career when he first started, because when he first started, Two Chainz wasn't dropping bars like that. He was making anthems.
Yeah.
It was.
I think it was because he was fresh out of college too, around that time.
But he's was already in his like mid 30s, right?
I don't fucking know. All right, let me see. Yeah. Yeah. They always tell Two Chainz to hold back because notice how he's the only one on fucking Problems that didn't have a verse. Now if he had a verse, it would have been done deal. Hmm. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Look, even there was an interview one time that I watched that Chainz even had a verse on Mrs. Officer, which is the Lil Wayne song,
Yeah.
and that he was originally asked Wayne wanted him to be a part of Young Money, but you know he was with Ludacris, so he didn't go. But I feel like that could have been a good move for his career because I feel like Two Chainz would have been like perfect to be a part of like Young Money or whatever the case may be. So
I
not saying
mean,
that
considering
back
how it
then,
worked out. Yeah, back then. Okay, okay. Yeah.
yeah, back then that would have been like a cool look, Two Chainz a part of Young Money. But, you know, he ended up kind of like working with good music later. So
Yeah. I mean, Two Chainz, he got it. Like, I'm pretty sure this Life is Beautiful album's gonna, you know, put him out there. Cause he was rapping, but even before this came out, he was rapping with over like Ninth Wonder and Pete Rock instrumentals. Not Pete Rock, DJ Premier instrumentals.
and he
And
had a song with Killer Mike. Yep.
yeah, he got a song with Killer Mike. And like he's I think like the people in the industry, they know what he's about. It's
Yeah.
just they just getting out of his way, to be honest.
And he talks about all the time how he still, he feel like a lot of people got a Jay-Z feature that he feel like he pretty much deserve a Jay-Z feature. Like
He
he feel
do.
like,
He do.
but it's like, what would a Jay-Z feature really do for him
It's just
right
would be
now? Yeah.
not that much, to be honest. I mean, it probably would do a good amount for Jay-Z since his ass doesn't fucking post anything anymore. But but like in terms of 2 Chains, yeah, there's another spot. But in terms of Jay-Z, I mean, in terms of 2 Chains, like a lot of us, we already knew that he could rap. It's just that like I just know that if he does get the feature, a lot of reaction channels are just gonna be like damn near just waiting for Jay-Z's verse and just not even pay attention to 2 Chains. And that's a level of disrespect that I'm not trying to hear from a lot of those people. You know what I'm saying? That should be happening with other songs. Like they did
Hey,
with the Like That song. People didn't care about Futures or like Futures verse but then Kendrick got on all of a sudden. Oh, let's do a reaction to it because he's dissing Drake.
nah, you absolutely right. They would probably skip to Jay's verse, but like you said, I probably see that maybe happening later down the road. But
Mm-hmm.
as of right now, I don't know. Two Chains, he got it, but if we talk about mainstream popular Atlanta artists, they'll probably either be Future or 21. A Gunna, he kind of you got to watch out for him too. 'Cause,
Yeah, he did good. His last album did good, right?
yep, and the one before that was my favorite. When he first got out of jail,
Yeah,
that one was hard. But yeah,
but he
Atlanta.
snitched though.
eh,
I mean, they not. To be honest, like even though that did happen, ain't nobody really like harping on that for him because he's
but
still
that's
doing.
because the music was good.
Yeah,
But if the music was bad, I feel like he probably would have been another Tekashi 6ix9ine in a sense.
yeah.
But like his first project out of like jail, that was a good project. Like even Young Thug's project wasn't that good. No,
His newest one.
the one that dropped in 2023.
Oh, really?
You didn't like it? Well, you
But
liked it?
no, hold on. Let me. I want to make sure I'm looking at the. I'm looking because I ain't listened to every one of his projects, but I don't know which one came out in 23. Oh my god! It's not letting me look at his discography. Give me a second. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is. Business is
No, Shaq
business.
said we're getting off topic.
Oh. You just gotta click a button on the dang thing.
Nah, Trevin, you can't talk, bro. You couldn't even set it up. Fuck you, nigga.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, it's it. Yeah, I like business is business.
It was okay.
Well, let me look at let me look at the track list. Hold on. Let me look at the track list. Maybe I'm thinking of something different.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
never
you.
mind.
Travis is right.
I was thinking at the wrong one. Never mind. My bad. Oh, that's this one.
Then they added songs to it. Like it was just kind of like not that good.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, never mind. I take it back. I didn't know all that other stuff, like with the extra versions. I only heard like the original release.
Nah, Shaq, tell them what you were saying about Future. You was like, cause Shaq wasn't feeling Future. He was like, man, what else Future gonna do? Cause I think these last 3 projects Shaq didn't really like.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What's up? Uh,
Yeah. 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 Mm.
It was good.
Yeah. Yeah. He's. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, where he's
Yeah, it was
standing is like.
okay.
Yeah.
It was high. It was called High of Life. Yeah.
Wizard.
The Wizard. That one was good. I love the Wizard. That
Mhm.
I never liked you. 10 out of 10. Nah, that was a 10 out of 10, bro.
I never liked you. Was good.
That was good, bro. You
That
can look at
one
the
was.
track list.
Yeah. That one was like. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't know what that was about, bro.
Yeah,
From
you right.
Atlanta?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I mean, 2 Chainz is 47.
He's
It's mature,
47.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 47.
That nigga old, bro.
So you want Future to drop a 4 for 4? Like
Coughing out dust.
Mhm. Yeah. No, nah.
'21.
Really?
I give it to 21
So
I
it's
also
out of
give it to
Gunna and
21.
because it's like Gunna has it, right? You know, he has the potential, but sometimes Gunna can get real lazy sometimes.
Yeah.
And you know, he has his moments, but you know with 21, every feature that 21 drops, you know it's gonna hit. Gunna, you kind of gotta have your fingers crossed because you don't know. But solid project wise, 21 gonna give you a solid project. He gonna give you a solid verse. The only thing against 21 is that sometimes it's kind of the same old thing. You know, it's no
Yeah.
really it's no, it's not that much creativity. Like with him, he's gonna give you like the verse about the choppers. He gonna give you these same heavy dark trap beats, and it's gonna be the same thing. But
Yeah.
but yeah, that's just my only critique against 21.
It just depends. I mean, I think their next projects that they both come out with is gonna dictate like who's better between them two. Because
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny that they are at the forefront. I personally would put JID up there too, but I think y'all are just talking about like in regards to just like that image that they portray, and obviously JID isn't that. He's just he's the lyrical guy. But yeah, yeah, Luda, Luda, Ludacris, yeah, yeah. I say yeah. All right, all right, yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah, but like he's still dropping content. Yeah, he's still like, but he's still doing like features and shit too, and still showing up on those, even though there is like big gaps between. Because in my opinion, a 3 year gap between albums ain't really that bad. It's like it's that long if you're not doing shit between them, but Jid like he's like putting up not album. He's putting up features and stuff in the middle of them, and they're really good features. That's why I'm putting them like up there, and like I two of his projects are like really really good for me, in my opinion.
Oh, we've been having this conversation about like who we think gonna be the best in the next 10 years. Like everybody had their own opinion, but just like a little subtopic I want to add. What about most influential? Because you can be like the best at something, but that don't mean you like have all the influence. So
Yeah,
like the most influential artist so far, and then 10 years from now, who's gonna be the most influential artist? Because it's like like when you have influence, I don't know, it just kind of makes up for what you lack. Like Gucci Mane is not like a top rapper, but in terms of like influence, I feel like he
yeah.
really, yeah, he had.
I was gonna
Is this just for Atlanta or just in general? If it's
Oh,
just for in general, it's still Kanye for most influential.
hmm? Kanye?
It's still Kanye.
What? Not
I'm
not Wayne is not in that conversation.
he Yeah, that's the thing. No one's rapping like Wayne. Like Wayne is like he's an anomaly because he's the only I think Jay-Z does it too. That they don't write their shit down. And like you wouldn't know unless he told you. Or unless you saw it happen. The way that
Oh,
them niggas rap.
okay.
I'm saying the most popular artists that are out right now, they list their inspirations to 808s and Heartbreak, or they do it for My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Like a lot of them do that, and I don't see the only other rapper that would probably have that effect in 10 years would probably be Kendrick. Um, but that's if like he's still on this trajectory because
Okay. Go ahead.
like you do see other niggas like come through like be lyrical and stuff, but they were his peers. It's just like if you see people come up like later on and they try to rap in that storytelling type of thing, even though that's been a thing before Kendrick, but do it the way that like Good Kid be doing it and shit like that. It's like they could put it to that, but there hasn't been it hasn't been really a generation that does that yet, or a class that still does that yet because Kendrick is still doing his thing, but people like Playboy Cardi or Uzi, uh, I'm fucking missing somebody else, but they've listed their inspirations to Kanye.
Nah, nah. Let me see. But what's so crazy is I ain't saying that that's not, but a lot of these artists, you know, said Wayne, Thug, of course, Thug have always, you know, beat up to Wayne, and when I'm talking about like influence, Wayne's influence, it's not in a sense like rapping wise, but when he gets into his like that other side of him, when he's kind of like, yeah, like when he's like slurring the words, the auto tune and all that, right? Kind of like
Mm-hmm.
when he was on his Carter 3 Lollipop stuff, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah, to a certain extent. But who the one who really did? Okay, for example, T Pain did the auto tune with the singing, but Wayne did the auto tune with like the rapping, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, for example, Thug. You listen to a lot of his earlier music, you can hear a lot of the influence
Yeah.
from Wayne. And then Playboy Cardi has even like I think mentioned Lil Wayne, and even one of his like future album covers is like supposed to be like a play off of dedication, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like in a sense, yes, rapping wise, nobody's rapping like him. But but as in style wise, and as in like on that auto tune slurring the words type stuff, you gotta give it to him in a sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he deserves to also be up there too. Like, I just personally think that the fact that there are people of different, uh, what's it say, different generations, like still like likening their, even to this day, still likening their inspirations back to Ye. That's the only reason why I'm saying it. But like,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
even regardless of that, like Wayne's still up there. Like, Chief Keef is also. I mean, I don't think they're gonna credit Chief Keef, but they fucking should. But oh, okay, well, Chief Keef is up there. Hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's damn near 3 6 Mafia or UGK. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's yeah. But he grew up in Houston though. Yeah. I feel you. Now his inspiration was from home dude from Little Brother. I forgot what his name was. He's when he first came out. Damn it. Damn it. What's his brother, bro? What's his name? I said brother. Fonte. Yeah.
Yeah.
This nigga
I,
said
I mean, yeah,
Ohio.
I mean, like you're right. Like the Detroit artists now with this new Detroit style, they're not giving thanks to Big Sean and Eminem, like because this
Or
Detroit
Jay
style,
Dilla. Yeah.
the Detroit style that they're doing now is like nothing like it was before, right? There's like a whole new sound with the tempo and with the scam rapping and all that other stuff. Like no, but it's still. I feel like it's kind of still dope when you see these newer artists like Eminem and Babytron. You know, like like when you see these older artists doing songs with the newer artists, it's kind of like still cool to see it.
I was gonna say the whole thing with Mexican OT and Paul Wall that was pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie, like
Oh
especially
yeah,
because like like Houston rap like has been like quiet for a little bit, and then when Mexican OT was popping and he started bringing, I wouldn't say he was bringing out other artists who were already in the game, but I thought that was really cool, like Mexican OT and Paul Wall.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That was dope. I remember when that happened. I was like, it's crazy.
I still dropped the fucking ball. Never mind. That's something different. Sauce Walker's doing good too. That nigga sound like Lil Kiki. Damn near. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, like you say, it's right. I mean, I know for myself, I always kind of connected more with more of Atlanta music than Houston music, and
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Houston music as well. Like, I have went did my research and all that, but it's just like everybody got that one type of music that they connect with more, and
Yep.
it may not be from where you're from, like people. You grew up in Houston, Texas. People would expect that you have this in your rotation, but it may not be in your playlist because you really don't connect with the Sauce Walker, the Big X, the Plug. Like I gave him to listen, like Big X. I listen to his music, but it's just not for me because it's just like it's all right, but it's not
Yeah.
bad. But I connect more with other different artists that are from other places. So that's just for me. Hmm.
I mean, they got their flowers. Like, oh, yeah.
I mean, we take an artist like, for example, this a modern Memphis artist, right? There's just I'm gonna give a modern one like Key Glock, right? Key Glock. But
Ooh,
when I go, he's hard. But when I go click on one of his albums, sometimes I feel like I'm listening to the same song remixed 12 different times. Like, like I know that might sound crazy to some people, but when I sometimes click on a Key Glock album, I do feel like I hear a lot of repetitive sound. Like that project him and Dolph did, I just was like, okay, I just couldn't get it, you know. But
yeah.
it's like a lot of his out like so far as Key Glock, I listen to his music like his singles, like his songs, but his albums to me is kind of like repetitive. And I don't know if Memphis artists is good at putting together albums. I don't know.
No, that's a valid take. I Three Six Mafia from Memphis. Where they from? I mean, they won an Oscar with their music. Yep. Oh, Glows. Yeah, nah, she doing her thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. That's how I feel about Travis Scott, like I said earlier.
But
Yeah, he could be from LA or fucking Chicago or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not
it's
Houston.
it's so crazy that you say that because we had that conversation at my job because we were talking about a lot of these artists that are from Houston, how they don't represent Houston. Like they're from like they go to LA and they get popular there. And Travis Scott was one of them. I think Megan Thee Stallion was also in that conversation too. Because it's like when you think about it, Travis Scott don't really give off Houston vibes. If like you catch my drift,
Now
like
Megan come back. She when her project she be still getting on songs with like Houston artists and stuff. Travis don't do that at
oh
all.
okay, oh okay okay.
Like she had like a whole posse cut with Houston artists. Had like Lil Kiki and Big I think it's like Big Pokey or something. Rest in peace.
Oh
And
shit, hell yeah, hell yeah.
and I know like when she had an extension of her most recent album, like the very first song was a Houston based song. I think it's called like Bigger in Texas or something. That beat was
Okay.
crazy.
you know, I think it's like a lot of time when Houston rappers, even with a lot of Houston rappers go mainstream, sound like a Travis Scott. Travis Scott, he know if he do a song with one of the Houston legends, he's gonna probably commercially do a lot for them, even though they may not need the look. I know if I'm Travis Scott and I put Paul Wall on my album, this song is gonna later turn into a plat. You know, that's gonna help. that artist commercially. So
Yeah.
it's like if I'm bigger than you commercially, and I know if I put you on my project, it's gonna help you out. It's probably not gonna help your status because you're solidified because you're a legend. But at the
Yeah.
same time, it's gonna put bread in your pocket because it's a song with Travis Scott. It his songs sell, especially if it's on his album. So I just feel like this, like I understand them in a sense because it will help them out commercially. It's like, no, I ain't gotta do it,
I hate that shit because even Beyonce did that shit. Like, she actually put Houston artists on her stuff, and it felt like it worked. Like, I mean, it did work, but it's like they came through. So it's like I don't know why Travis ain't doing it. So
I mean,
it's just weird to me.
if you're like up and coming, right? And you
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people they maybe know you from Houston, but you feel like they're not giving you that warm and welcome. Like for example, Young Thug wanted that love from Wayne. Like, okay, you see, I look up to you. You see, I'm influenced by you. You know, give me that Kanye effect, like that. Hey, man, I'm stepping behind you.
Yeah.
And Travis Scott probably feel like, hey, I don't feel like y'all always had my back. So now that I'm lit now, I ain't put y'all on my song. Because when y'all had an opportunity to shout me out back then, I didn't do it. And then now y'all expect me to put y'all on my album now that I'm lit. And Travis Scott is probably one of the biggest artists on the planet right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna do it because y'all didn't do it for me back then. So I understand them in a sense. Because Megan Thee
Was
Stallion,
that how it was with when he was coming up? Like niggas in Houston wasn't messing with him.
no, they were criticizing him. They were talking about him.
Oh, I missed that.
No, that was real. They was criticizing Travis. I think one rapper called him weird or something, but they was talking about him for a minute. But then Travis Scott was not praised by Houston. Way back when. I'm talking about on some like when he first started, his name started getting big. But I feel like when Rodeo came out, I feel like that's when people opened up their eyes from Houston, like, okay, we're gonna get this weird guy a chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Oh my bad.
He did have a song with Paul Wall. No, it's just it's just Paul Wall. It was just it was just Paul Wall and Beyonce. Oh, yeah, that was Juicy J. He literally only has a song with Paul Wall and Beyonce as the only Houston artist that he was fucking with. But that's Beyonce.
And that was on Utopia. That was on Utopia when he already was like, no,
Yeah.
that wasn't on no upcoming, like he's an upcoming artist. For example, like this, you'll have an artist like Thug or Future. They'll put a no-name rapper on their project. Like like Atlanta artists do it all the time. They put a no name rapper on their project. And then 10 years
Yeah.
later, like if you go back to Thug's older music, you'll see Gunna on a lot of his older projects. And this is like 2016 before people even really knew who Gunna was. But Houston rappers tend to wait till you already made a name for yourself and then want to reach out to you now, oh, let's do a song. So I
Yeah.
kind of understand that.
It's annoying. Yeah,
Like
I
you
didn't.
want to, you wait till I
and-
blow first.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't know that Don Toliver was from Houston, so I guess he's included too. Yeah. Bro, it's West Coast. West Coast is the fucking talk of the town right now. Yeah. Shit, probably. You know, it it doesn't take that much because it's like Kendrick and Mustard, they did a lot with that shit. And the fact that people who don't crip walk be crip walking now, it's like that's a whole movement. I don't and New York niggas ain't doing that. I mean, they were. I okay, not gonna say they weren't doing that because a couple years ago niggas was getting sturdy and and saying things like dead ass and stuff. So it's like I get that, but like it's like between them two because like you said, Atlanta's taking a whole bunch of L's right now. Florida's actually getting some W's more than Atlanta. So it's like
And then if GTA 6 drop and we get a lot of Florida music, that might give it a push.
Yeah, that's a done deal. It's a done deal.
I
Yeah,
will.
Definitely.
yeah.
If GTA 6 have a lot of Florida music in rotation, which it will only make sense. I don't want to hear West Coast music on the GTA 6
Oh
game
my
because
god,
it's
I
like
didn't even fucking think about that, dog.
because this game's supposed to be kind of like a playoff of Florida, so it only
Yeah.
makes sense to have Florida music.
Nah, they can't. Dochi,
Glock 9.
Dochi. They're gonna put Dochi in there too.
She's from Florida?
Yeah, she's from
Oh,
Tampa.
shit.
She's from Tampa. Yep. T. Of course, of fucking course, T. Hey, Rick Ross. I think you already said Ross. Yeah, you already said Ross. You know what I'm saying? You get, bro. Imagine like you complete a mission. First song you see, I got about to do on her. Is she gonna be my nigga? Is she gonna be my lover? Exactly, bro. Oh
But
my god, you shouldn't have brought up GTA 6.
but
I'm fucking
but
Houston ain't never getting a resurgence. Oh no.
I mean I mean I mean the only way if possibly 10, 20 years from now, if they make the GTA game based around Houston, but that'll probably not happen
Ain't
in
nothing
this
here worth making
lifetime.
a game about. Oh my god. Bro, I'm about to move. No, I'm playing.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of nervous about the GTA 6 though.
Same.
Nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I'm nervous because I feel like some of our expectations are probably too high because we've been waiting for too long. So I don't know what they're gonna do with this game. I don't know.
But I think they're just gonna show once they show a trailer of like the features, that's when we gonna really uh figure it out because considering the last game was 2 generations ago, I think that they can do a lot more than 30 fucking people in a lobby. You know what I'm saying?
See, man, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous because it's like I don't know. Like, how big is Vice City gonna be? Like, is it like I don't know. It's just so many ways that they could go right in this game. Hopefully, they won't do what Saints Row did, but we'll see.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, no, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. nah, don't even do it, bro. You got to be fucking careful, bro. Them niggas got ninjas, bro. I'm skipping it then.
Yeah,
Skipping cutscenes.
yeah, GTA 5 was that story kind of got mid at the end of it. It kind of got like corny.
Yeah.
Like when you got the FBI, the FIB involved, I kind of got lost. I was like, bro, what is they doing? They still in military helicopters and
Mm,
some wild stuff.
For real, bro.
Dude.
It was so many favors in that damn game, bro. You barely got like paid for the things that you were doing too. Like,
Yeah.
oh, somebody said it should have been called GTA favors instead of 5. I was like, I was rolling, bro.
Bro, Franklin was like a slave for the whole game,
That
bro.
nigga was doing a
Bro,
lot.
bro, you just running around. Franklin getting told what to do like he's a child, bro. It's like I don't know, like
Yeah, nah, but them Lamar missions was funny though. I'm
I
glad.
wish
I'm
that,
glad.
yeah. I wish they had more
nah.
of those.
Now me and Shaq was talking about how Franklin ended up marrying Tanisha in the game. I
Yeah.
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Bro,
Because
he ended up taking, yeah,
the Dr. Dre thing when
bro.
he had like a whole yeah.
Man, I wonder if they're gonna bring any old GTA protagonists back in 6. I wonder if they're gonna do that. Like with what's that other dude name in GTA Vice City?
I don't
Tommy.
know.
Tommy Vercetti, all them old.
Oh yeah, that is his name. Yeah.
That would be dope though. Man,
I don't know.
GTA 6.
They better fucking say something about this damn game. No. I will say that right now, rap is getting like their authenticity back. So it's like it doesn't feel as corporate, like where it seems like, especially with Lamelo Ball with that song that he did, like that's I don't think niggas would be making that song if they were trying to appeal to a corporate audience. You feel me? If, in my opinion, like that's not accessible to everyone, and that's a good thing because that's an authentic song. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
New York is crazy right now.
Yeah.
New York is. No, yeah, we're gonna have to.
Can I say one more thing? I will say that one thing that I am seeing is that a lot of artists are releasing their music on there's this like on a site that you could just buy it to. So I think that in the future, like pretty soon, the streaming model is gonna collapse and people are gonna go back to just buying music outright because of the monetization and stuff. So I think that that's gonna happen, and then the independent artists are gonna keep wind of that and be like, oh, people could just pay like $5 for my stuff, and I would get paid a lot more than people just playing my shit on Spotify or like things like that. Especially because stuff happening with like DistroKid and stuff. That's just my thing. Like I think that matters the most to me is that you people are actually going to be able to be paid what they're worth for making that music.
Yeah, because hey, look, everybody ain't going to concerts like that no more. Like, I think even Drake would canceled his upcoming tour or something like that. But man, I don't know.
I mean, Drake. I mean, we all know why Drake canceled his shit, but he just announced that he's coming out with an album next week. So
Mm.
him and Party.
Hey, look, our next topic gonna have to be about this New York stuff because New York is all over the place right now.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it is weird.
100%.
The Grammys. Oh, fuck no. But yeah. Yeah.
Y'all listening to Fabio Foreign albums? Like, I'm just asking.
I haven't. Damn. Why he's so aggressive with it? Yeah. I'm
But
gonna listen to that album.
but their drill is kind of different than Chicago drill because
Yeah.
man, I don't know.
Bro, their drill is stupid, bro. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Who thought it was a good idea to put drill music in New York? That has got to be the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. Bro, this shit pissed me off because for one, if anything, Pop Smoke, what he did was cool because everybody was saying like what he did was different. It was like it wasn't anything that we ever heard before, so it was cool. Then all these weird niggas start coming out trying to sound like him and then start doing their own thing and niggas is they not even rapping on the beat no more. They just yelling. It's like, bro, who wants to listen to that shit no more? Like, come
Like K
on,
Flock,
bro.
yeah.
Bro, that
K
shit is
Flock is
so dumb.
screaming. Like he's screaming on the song. Like
Oh, like what the like, and another thing too, I feel like this isn't just like just with New York. I feel like a lot of rappers that are making it now, they're rappers that are unserious, and I get that music is supposed to be like not so like a serious thing, which is cool, but at some point you should be serious because that's kind of where some of the best storytelling comes from, and like niggas can really just enjoy what you're talking about and try and relate to it. But you got a
Yeah.
whole bunch of unserious niggas that are getting signed to these platforms and stuff like that, and then it's like someone else sees that and they're like, oh well, they not taking this dude serious. Well, I can make it, and now everybody everybody just becoming rappers, and I feel like that's just a big problem in like the hip hop industry right now.
And they
Really?
all started off good. They started off like Polo G started off good.
Is this only for drill, or are you talking like in general for New York?
This is
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, the Griselda clique is pretty good,
Yes, absolutely.
but like they're really good. Like it's
Yeah.
not. No, but that's like seven people is what I'm saying. Like that sound that Griselda is like perpetuating. That's what I mean. In my opinion, that's what New York is. Or
That's what it should be. That's what it
yeah,
should be. That's why I was saying who thought drill was like the next big like idea for New York because it
yeah,
didn't work out right.
yeah. I agree with that because like even though I do have like I did almost get on that wave of the drill stuff with my beats. Like it wasn't really it for me.
I
But
mean, cause I mean, like because technically Chicago drill died already, didn't it? Didn't
I
it? In
believe so.
Chicago, yeah.
I assume.
So, but Chicago drill technically died. But I feel like with these New York guys, they're dancing and they doing all like they're doing like antics. So I
Yeah,
don't know why, in the sense of like they're and then their drill artists are younger than what Chicago drill artist was, right?
yeah.
Or because
I
these
think they're
like
about the same age.
now with some of these kids, it's like 13, like
Oh no, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
I mean, look, our next convo we're going to talk about like Dirk because even him like he was able to make it out of that and become a mainstream artist, but a lot of majority of drill artists cannot make that move because a lot of them ain't did it. Like in my opinion, I don't feel like Chief Keef went mainstream until like I don't know. That's a whole nother story. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that one next time.
Most definitely. Nah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
Love, peace, and chicken
That's
grease.
most does.
All right.